listening to Anthony on the Virus, Sirius XM.
There's some women, you know, talking about the guy punching the girl in the face. There's some women, man, who feel you don't give a fuck about them if you don't, you know. There's some. I'm telling you, to go to the Mel Gibson thing. My girl heard that, her pussy got wet. Thinking about getting me to that point already.
No, she was thinking about fucking Mel Gibson.
If that was Road Warrior Mel, but not this melted version of Mel. This haggard looking man who I thought he was 70. This fucking Osaka, this bitch has melted the Road Warrior, man. Fucking Tina Turner couldn't beat him, but this bitch beat him. I believe that they have an understanding. I believe when you have an understanding, even with a prostitute, the understanding is I'm paying you for pussy. But it can go wrong if she goes, you're a fucking, you're paying for pussy, loser. And you go, you're selling pussy, you fucking cunt.
If you both break the fourth wall and tell the truth.
She broke the fucking using cunt wall, and then he broke, you are a using cunt. She's a using cunt. But she did something using cunty.
Yeah.
He said it. He alluded to it. He paid for her ridiculous music career. She probably sings like Yoko Ono. She does.
We heard some of her.
She's a good-looking, baby-carrying dick sucker who welched on her deal.
Who are you, Mel Gibson?
She was there to take a punch. If that motherfucker didn't get nominated for Apocalypto, it's like, bitch, you are here to get kicked in the pussy here. Yes. You suck my dick. She was a kept pet.
I think Mel also, don't forget he was married for 28 years. I'm sure he had probably, I would guess he had fucked. I mean, maybe he was a faithful guy, I don't know. But when you're married for that many years through the success of your career, I think Mel is a little out of practice with dealing with these chicks. But he probably read this chick like Mel,
because he welched too. He fucking liked her. Yeah. This is what happened. He tried to destroy what she is, a fucking a fucking kept woman.
Yeah.
Which is, no one keeps a woman with kids. Like, a kept woman is not a woman with kids. You fall for a woman with kids. You know what I mean? You don't go in and go, I'm going to just take care of you. And because you have to gallivant all around the world with this bitch. This is in first class. This is my hot chick. She gets on the plane with sunglasses. And she has a Louis Vuitton bag and her dog. And she's a cunt. And he's sitting there all disheveled and old. And he's a fucking idiot. And it's like... he fell for her. She fell for him.
Trips to Florida.
She welched and he welched, and then he played her out. He usually comes in the face, but one day he felt connected, got her pregnant, and said, "I love you." He fucking slipped up, and then she said, "I love you too, Melvin." And then fucking they had this kid, and they probably holding it up with two fingers by the collar, like. Ugh. And the baby's just turning around slowly in a circle in his hand, like, what is this? They're both looking at it, pushing it with their feet. Like, what is this thing we did?
Oh,
and now it's like,
what is this thing we did?
Now it's slowly turning between the thumb
like
and
a wind chime.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and she's blowing on it. And like,
when you pick up a napkin with a substance on it, you're not sure if it's jelly or cum.
Before we go into this, I am absorbed by this. Like, there's articles coming out with the headlines like, hey, why aren't people mad enough? It seems like people aren't mad enough. And I think it's because of the almost childlike perfection of his rage, man.
Total idea. What the fuck do you hope to accomplish with that? What are you hoping to accomplish with that? What, are you going to pay me back? If you do that, it's over. It's over now. Fuck you. How dare you act like such a bitch when I'm being so fucking nice.
When I'm being so fucking nice.
fucking nice. Oh, that looks like a problem. That surveillance tape looks like a problem. Someone with a gun to their head and 4 African-American gentlemen holding guns on
Where was
people.
it? ATM?
I guess so, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yikes. That looked scary. He, by the way, me and Patrice were talking about this. He must be in the best shape, Mel Gibson, because anyone would have just had a stroke and died. I couldn't yell like that without fainting.
You was play emotion, and it still could probably raise your...
Yeah. You just get to the point where it's like, I want to make my point, so I'll yell it 4 times.
I was doing Mel Gibson impressions. You talk to people, and it's just like you're laughing. You know you're talking with your friends. You're Jesus, you hear me? He's like, ugh. And you do that even fake. It's like you go, oh wait.
Yeah, hyperventilate. You're fucking you get lightheaded. How he's doing this without a blood vessel just fucking bursting is
so
astounding.
Fucking mad, but he's still, even in his, this is accepting your responsibility. Even in his rage, he would calm down if he just accepted what he did. If he just goes, I'm right now I'm trying to hold on to my dominance in the relationship. Mm-hmm. She, at some point, and my girl, she's been around a long time. I used to be completely she's enamored, and I'm like king fucking whatever. And after a while, your bitch starts to go, look at this fat idiot. And you're fighting to maintain her looking at you like, the same.
Right.
Because you don't look at her the same, she don't look at you the same. So, but you try to at least keep that kind of coolness. But Oksana discovered something to make her go, look at you. Yeah. You're not Mad Max anymore. You're not even Riggs. You're Edge of Darkness, and you suck.
You're the man with 2 faces and one of them's wrinkled.
Yes. Look at you. You got fucking hair plugs. Your hair's dry. I've been watching Mel Gibson. He's not... Mel Gibson was a gorgeous motherfucker when he was younger, man.
Go to a Mad Max picture. He could do a fucking Pantene commercial.
And that's just from being in Australia. Yeah. Just Australian hair. He probably put some fucking some koala shit on his head every morning, and it looked good.
Eucalyptus oil.
and now his eyes don't blink.
He looks like Bobby Fischer right before he died. Just a crazy Jew hater.
And he's now insane. But you see, I was, my girl says immediately, oh shit.
Just more black people fighting on the news and getting into trouble. This is
it's
like
a court date, though. Somebody's attacking a suspect.
Court date ends in brawl.
Total idea. What the fuck do you hope to accomplish with that? What are you hoping to accomplish with that? What, are you gonna pay me back? If you do that, it's over. It's over now. Fuck you. How dare you act like such a bitch when I'm being so fucking nice?
I did not blame you.
You said I was mean. You were fucking annoyed at me. For what reason?
What?
I did nothing but be nice to you.
What?
I've done nothing but be nice to you.
I didn't blame you last
Now,
night.
what are you little bitch this morning for?
I wasn't doing anything.
What did I do? And you said, also earlier today never mind. What the fuck were you gonna say?
Mel is being a little unreasonable.
I wasn't going to say about any earlier today. It's just, I was going to say about last night, that's all.
Why, because I let you sleep? That's my fucking mistake. I should have woke you up and said, fucking blow me, bitch. I should have fucking woken you up and said, blow me. You would have liked that better, yeah? You need the goddamn sleep.
We were supposed to go to jacuzzi, and you said you have to wait for something.
So why did you have to wait?
You said...
You go to the goddamn jacuzzi.
I'm afraid it's dark outside.
Fuck it.
Right there.
I love that.
This is how you know this is not all her. Every time she does make a point, which anyone will do, Mel dismisses it. She, what about that? And Mel was like, fuck it.
Well, it's dark outside. I'm scared. Fuck it. Get out there. Blow me.
All Mel is doing is throwing roundhouse punches, and every time she effectively blocks one, instead of going, oh, okay, you blocked one, he just backs up and goes, all right, and then uppercuts.
Yeah, he just keeps coming
He's just looking for ins.
But she's attacking him with what annoys him. Is her lack of lack of humanity.
No,
he's so mad.
We go to jacuzzi.
Yeah, she sounds like Michio Kaku when
But
she
if that
argues.
wasn't how, if that wasn't how she argued, then he would go, "What the bitch? What is this?
Are you taping me?" Yeah, that's true.
Like that's what she does.
Yeah.
She was being her. What man? Dismissive jacuzzi.
It's all nice when they were in the sweetheart phase, you know. Mel, that's wonderful that you do for me. I love you. I love you too. It's wonderful. It's fabulous. And then it's just like, oh, Mel, I was go to jacuzzi.
Oh, fuck! She started getting rights.
Yes.
Somewhere in that relationship, she slowly got her rights, and he lost it, but he didn't catch that she was getting her rights when it just one day she woke up and she had rights.
Yeah.
I just waited for you. I waited and waited till I fell asleep, and then
Waited like 2.5 fucking minutes. You're fucking snoring. Don't you dare wait. You're blaming me right now. Now I'm blaming you. You went to sleep.
I don't blame you.
I deserve to be blown first before the fucking jacuzzi.
You think of the problems in the world. Like, there literally are kids who have flies crawling on their mouths. And then, like, if aliens came here and they just looked at all human problems, and they went from someone with a fly on their mouth and then just fucking panned over to Mel, I deserve to be blown before the jacuzzi.
Before the jacuzzi.
If this is a fake thing, it has to be put up for some kind of Oscar, because no one says that. No one says that in improv.
If this was fake, he would be sequestered somewhere right now going, I can't believe they're still fucking believing this when I said, blow me before the jacuzzi. Like that line, if I had said that as a joke and people believed it, I'd be amazed. Amazed that people would believe that a human would say something that silly.
Didn't he say, too, you could hear she talks over because she is very rude, interrupting this tirade.
Yes.
Doesn't he say, like, that one part, didn't she go, like, you blew me, he goes, you blew me, you fell asleep without blowing me. He says it again before he says you deserve.
Yes.
The first time he says it.
That's the thing. She said the thing where she goes, oh my God, fuck it, play it. Because there's something she says and I still don't get, because I don't get it.
Part of it is this. I think she fell asleep before they fucked around.
Yes, that's what. Yeah,
Mel is one of these guys who he's really feeling like he feels sexually rejected, and it's like I used to do that in relationships where if I didn't get what I wanted sexually, I would brood, and then the next day everything she'd go, how you doing? Fine. And I would wait for her to know that she didn't do what I wanted her to do sexually. I was really hurt and selfish, but I was angry. And it was like she would do something else, like, not get me the right kind of sandwich. I'd be like, what the fuck? That's not what I asked for. Right. All coming from this night before. And that's where that rage about...
What was the 2-minute thing?
You were asleep in 2 minutes.
Yeah,
okay,
or whatever.
Okay.
He apparently had to do something. In 2 minutes, he came back. She goes, well, you left for a while. And he goes, a while? It was 2.5 minutes. He comes back, and she's snoring. He said something like snoring.
We are slowly uncovering this thing.
Yeah.
Again, I think she fucking she's starting to treat him like an old man, and that's her job was not to treat him like that. Yeah. Her job was to fucking make him feel like. And there's one of the tapes where he goes, "I want a woman to make me feel
like a man."
Man. And he has no soulmate. But because he's a fucking billionaire sociopath who now Dick doesn't get raging hard. He doesn't get road warrior hard no more. And he needs a girl that accepts that his dick is a little bendy.
Dick needs that brace like a road warrior had on his leg.
He needs love. He needs somebody that loves his dry hair.
He's also, here's where he fucked up and changed the contract. She is expecting Mel Gibson to be Mel Gibson and go, it's time for some fucking stupid. Instead, every time she rejects him, he's like, oh, come on.
Yep.
She wasn't ready for, oh, come on. She's like, oh, no.
Yeah.
He's like every guy I've fucked. He's like, she owns him. He should own her, but he doesn't. She owns him sexually, and he resents it.
Women want you to talk. Women want you to talk the relationship from suicide. They're willing to take, but they want. I'm telling you, man. My girl finds this to be. She wants to get me to that point because it seems like it means something. But it's like they do that. They fucking do that anytime. Like my girl. Now she talks, right? She talks a lot. And she repeats things 50 times because she's like, I'm talking. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. And I gotta go, bitch, listen, man, you gotta shut up. And then she goes, see? And I go, look, the only thing I can do is leave. Because I'm not going to try to convince you. I'm telling you, you're trying to be abusive. You're trying to move into a position that ain't going to allow our relationship to exist. You being better than me. Mm-hmm. You can't live like that. Women can't live with a guy that's not better than them. So when she tries to start talking and here's what happened, and then I go, and she goes, oh, let me finish. I go, okay, so I see where you're going, cunt. You're spreading your wings, huh? You think you're fucking, Prince of Zamunda, ho? Like, you think now you explore with me? Explore by yourself, you fucking creep, and explore this new world without me. You're not gonna explore on me. That's what she did to Mel. She explored, and he flinched. She went like this with the pretending to hit him, and he went, oh. And she said, oh, this scared motherfucker. You can't flinch with these bitches. You have to mentally abuse them. You can't. They won't settle for less.
What a great. The way they talk about it is the power shift in the relationship, where the dominant person then becomes the submissive person,
right? And
then the whole rest of the relationship, you're fighting to get your old job back.
But you ain't getting it back.
You flinch. Good way to put it.
Get out of there.
Done.
And then
Waited like 2.5 fucking minutes. You're fucking snoring. Don't you dare wait. You're blaming me right now. Now I'm blaming you. You went to sleep.
I don't blame you.
I deserve to be blown first before the fucking jacuzzi. Until I'll burn the goddamn house down. But blow me first. How dare you? How fucking dare you?
How dare her?
All she has to do is suck his dick, and he'd be nice Mel again.
How dare she?
Did you get this equipment from Radio Shack, by the way?
I don't know.
What is this? This is tremendous.
She obviously has somebody.
How amazing is it to yell at somebody and be serious? Like, that's how Mel Gibson-y he is, to go, you fell asleep. I deserve to be blown before the fucking jacuzzi.
He said, how dare you?
He's so mad. He's so...
How dare you?
Like he insulted his mother. Like, how dare you not blow me?
That's... When God invented emotions, it's like... He's as close to godly mad as... Have you ever been that fucking...
Yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I can't say.
Yeah.
And expressed it.
Yes. For real. But that goes into, I hate to say that the tiny rageaholic, but that's where rage is just fueling itself, and it's not about the argument anymore. It's about anger making you angrier. It's about the anger as opposed to, it's the high of being angry as opposed to the issue.
The maddest I've ever been with my woman now. We went to get her, she needed a new car. A new something to drive. It was the choice of, the money was a brand new car, these cheaper cars, brand new, or an old truck. She wanted badly a truck, but she kept saying to me, what should I do? I said, I think you should use this money to get a brand new car. But I want a truck. But what do you think? What? And she did that 75 times until my head got so filled up with blood of mad at what she was doing. And I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? And we talked about it yesterday because this Mel Gibson shit opens up that shit.
Yeah.
She thinks in her head that she wasn't doing some manipulative little pussy ass shit to get her way. So she doesn't understand my fury because women get to have an excuse for everything. They don't have to have their own shit. They're not taught to go, you know what? I fucked up. I did that. I never heard a girl go, I fucked up. I really, that was some stupid. Some probably do. But they have an excuse. This girl did something to Mel, man. I'm telling you, for him to lose it like that, it's because she's just a game player.
Dude, I've been so angry before, I've actually had to say to women, and I've never hit a woman in my life, but there's been times where I visualize what their teeth would look like falling out, and I have for real had to say, and this is at a woman who's screaming at me. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't really, I've had it a couple times in my life where I've actually had to scream, you have to stop talking. Like, almost like breaking the code of the argument and going, you really have to stop talking. And I'm not threatening. I never say I'm going to hit you, but they understand, oh, this is going to an awful place. And I'm not saying I'm threatening them, but I think they understand. It's like my anger is fueling my anger.
How can you hate mental abuse if you're a woman when my next recourse is to put my fist through your fucking head? Like, why are you doing this? Like, that's my next thing. Like, so how can you not, let me tell you something. Bitch can get you to sound like Macho Man Boy. It's fucking. Ooh, yeah, guns.
Do you hear how he's hanging on to his dominance, though? He keeps going, it's over. It's like by saying that, he's trying to have her go, no, I don't want it to be over. It's like you've already lost your number one position, your number two.
And it's like when you do that, it can't be because look, if I say to my girl, sweet, I think we gotta wrap this up. It can't be some trick to get her to go, no. It has to be a rational, like in war games, it was like the only winning move is not to play. And it's like, I'm not trying to play with your emotions. I know I can be, a lot of times guys are just possessive, man, and they possess women. We have to be rational. And he is in a bad spot because she used to fear him. She used to fear his rage, his money, now he's scrambling, and you can't do that. You cannot do that. But you have to make them understand. You have to make them understand that the best thing is that they stay mentally where they was when they liked you, or it's going to end up this.
Yeah, but that ain't going to happen. Yeah.
True lesson to learn from war games is just unplug the goddamn thing.
You're listening to Anthony.
You wanted the number of my therapist? Don't you ever speak to him. Find your own goddamn therapist. Because you got problems more than me.
You need medication.
You gotta fucking push my buttons. And it is not going to work with us. It's not. I can't get like this anymore. And you know you're doing it. And you're a liar. And you're dishonest. And you're fucked up. So you stay the fuck away from me. Take care of your fucking son, and I better have my daughter. I just want my daughter and a maid. It's a lot less fucking trouble. They clean up after themselves. They make your goddamn bed, which you did not. You don't have to worry about emotional blackmail or any of the other bullshit that you put me through. I just need a nice woman to look after my beautiful daughter. I don't have to fuck her or anything. You're a pain in the ass. You're a pain in my ass. Stop being that. You're a pain in my ass. Nothing but.
If that's not the greatest cliffhanger
Yeah.
since fucking The Empire Strikes Back.
You think he's onto it now?
What is he doing? Maybe he's drunk or high.
Yeah.
Maybe he's listening to it with complete embarrassment.
Maybe she's not recording
No, these were all made before. These conversations already happened. He's not just continually calling her. These are done.
I mean now. What is
literal
like? What
Jim.
is he feeling now? What is he feeling now?
I'm embarrassed. I didn't.
Literal Jim. Like he'd still be calling. All the tapes are out, and he's still calling.
I'm embarrassed. Shut up. When Patrice was saying he's drunk or high, I thought that he meant I misunderstood him, so I thought he thought
that like that call was just made.
And I thought you said
taped,
that,
and then he's still calling.
What, you got me into pay no mindless, kid? And I thought you said the calls were made already.
The calls were made.
I'm an asshole.
That was great.
How's Mel dealing? Maybe he's just such a powerful guy. He'll just go, so they'll forget it with my next
He don't
good
care.
movie.
You know what? He's got plenty of money. Makes his own movies. He don't care.
Hey, it's Tiger. Can you please take your name off your phone? My wife went through my phone and maybe calling you.
What the fuck do you hope to accomplish with that? What are you hoping to accomplish with that? How dare you act like such a bitch?
And,
I've done nothing but be nice to you. How dare you? How fucking dare you?
If you can, please take your name off that. Just have it as a number on the voicemail. Just have it as your telephone number. Okay, you gotta do this for me.
You fucking don't care about me. I'm having a hard time and you fucking yanked the rug, you bitch. You fucking selfless bitch.
All right, bye.
That's great. Very good. They never talked on the phone, though.
Oh, literal Jim. Now, why is Tiger and Mel talking?
Yeah, sounds to me like Mel's roaring like a tiger, you know?
I can hate Jim.
Fucking walking you up and said, blow me. Fucking blow me, bitch. Blow me first. I deserve to be blown first. Before the fucking jacuzzi. Until I burn the goddamn house down. Blow me first.
Wow.
Because I deserve it. Fucking blow me, bitch. I should have fucking walking you up and said, blow me. I deserve to be blown first. Before the fucking jacuzzi. Until I burn the goddamn house down. But blow me first. I just need a nice woman to look after my beautiful daughter. And blow me. You're a pain in the ass. You're a pain in my ass. Stop being that and blow me. You're a pain in my ass.
That's great.
Oh,
That's great.
Jesus.
You're listening to Anthony.
Patrice and I were very responsible. We each had, thank you to Morton's for setting what I think is the best carrot cake anywhere. And fucking Patrice and I had a couple of delicious bites. I think Steve bought things that Steve was going to want to eat after the show.
I asked you for the regular fucking crumb cake, Steve, and you got the ultimate crumb cake! You fucking cunt! Blow me! I've been nice to you, and you get me the wrong fucking crumb cake! You cunt! I just want somebody to get me the right crumb cake. See, I'm ready to pass out just doing that.
I deserve to be blown before you put a watermark on it. I want to be blown, and then I'm going to take your website down. Yes.
Mel, calm down.
Stop hollering at me.
When are we gonna fucking find out what she did?
Maybe it's like she said, he needs medication or something.
Really, you think?
Off the deep
You need a bat up the side. I deserve to be blown before the jacuzzi. When that's the zenith of your argument, you have to go with the medication.
You know something, though? I do believe I heard that Sunday at the party. So I might not be just crazy.
That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, you said it to Danny. I know. You didn't need to be told. Danny said, why are you so so happy, and you said I deserve to be blown before the jacuzzi. Thanks, pal.
Stay on this phone and don't hang up on me. I have plenty of energy to drive over there. You understand me? You need a fucking bat in the side of the head. Alright? How about that? You need a fucking doctor. You need a fucking brain transplant. You need a fucking soul. What? What? Alright. The fuck is that? No, you're all angry now. I'm threatening. I'll put you in a fucking rose garden, you cunt. You understand that? Because I'm capable of it. You understand that, bitch?
Why that thing is great, but why was Terry Schiavo on the fucking phone? Meaning, what the fuck was that recording? Of her on a phone or something?
My head itches. Why is Terry Schiavo on the phone? She was trying to find out movie times.
I thought that
customer
was
service. Can I help you?
Yes.
I think if somebody is fucking talking to her on the phone.
You're right. She was calling a bomb threat into an abortion clinic.
So, Ms. Schiavo, do you think they should pull the plug on you or not?
That was a recording that was
I blame
made.
that carrot cake motherfucker.
That was in the hospital when her family was trying to prove that she could communicate.
It ended when she hit the bottom left-hand corner of her iPhone, and the call cut out, and so did she.
D-Boy is exploding with fucking, I'm thinking, I don't know where he's getting recordings from.
Amazing, he called her.
Why is Terry Schiavo on the... Why does my line get replayed? That's right up there with the Jew who said, oh, look, these Germans are coming into Warsaw to help us redecorate.
My brain was not accepting that, and I'm like, oh shit! To me,
She knew that was a phone call.
At some point in 19 whatever, where the fuck she was talking to somebody on the phone. That's my brain.
That would have really removed the argument that she was a vegetable.
Yeah.
That she was making prank calls.
He's calling, and they're like, quick, pull the plug.
Oh, hi Terry.
You're listening to Anthony.
When's the last time you left a message on a phone? These people just leaving messages.
You know what?
I'm gonna leave these ridiculous messages.
Like, you used to have to leave a message, or no one would know you called. Now it's just, oh, here it is. You fucking got everything. Name, number, picture. I'll leave a fucking message.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Fuck you! Get the fuck away from me!
Oh my God. What does this mean?
Follow me! Alright? How about that, bitch?
I'm gonna watch that rainbow thing again.
Yeah, it is something you gotta watch a couple of times, like the other guy, the I still love you. Ah!
Which one?
From Intervention.
I've seen a lot of things. I can't see all things. I didn't see it.
That's true. Play it 3 times in a row, Danny. Just 3 times in a row. Then you get the full impact.
No, you.
And one more time.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck, it was great. I like the piano.